the dinar, then I think people will accept it. For example, Yugoslavia, which at one time was dominated by the Turks, the currency used was the dinar. Now, Yugoslavia is not dominated by the Turks. It is a Christian country, but the currency is denominated in dinar. So the dinar is not really Islamic. It is just a name given to a monetary system. That's all. You see.
So, Dr. Mahathir, given a magic wand, my wish is for Prime Minister Najib administration to move forward your call for the reintroduction of the gold dinar and also the establishment of a Royal Islamic Mint of Malaysia under the purview of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong, independent of the central bank. As a man who made a lot of things happen, what would your wish list be vis-a-vis the introduction of the gold dinar?
Well, our country is a Muslim country, but one has to remember that 40% of the population are non-Muslims. You keep on stressing Islamic dinar. It creates some kind of resistance on the part of those who are not Muslim because they think this is some way connected with the practice of Islam. You can call the ringgit immediately and call it a dinar and use the same system of issuing it and validating it. There is no necessity to set up a separate mint. After all, our ringgit today used to be called the Malaysian dollar. Now we call it the ringgit. We find nothing strange about it. We have always called the ringgit, the dollar, the ringgit in Malay, but used to be called the dollar. And we used to write, the symbol dollar was used for the ringgit. And when it was changed to the ringgit, nobody protested because you don't say, this is an Islamic ringgit. You don't say that at all, you just say, call it a ringgit. So let's accept that the dinar is a currency. Then it will be accepted by everybody as a currency. One forgets that the banking system, for example, the conventional banking system is a Jewish system, but the Jews never call it a Jewish banking system. As a result, Muslims, Christians, everybody accept this banking system. But we keep on talking about Islamic banking, about Islamic dinar, and this creates a resistance on the part of others. So I think we should think in terms of just calling it the dinar, or for that matter, calling it by any other name. As long as it is accepted as a currency that is based on gold.
Even now as we speak, Tun, there are more than 4,000 outlets in Malaysia accepting both the dinar and dirham in their usage, predominantly in the states of Selangor, Kelantan, and Kuala Lumpur, including businesses owned by non-Muslims. I mean, call it whatever you want, even the non-Muslims are buying into the idea. Having said that, what are your parting thoughts on the dinar and your message to dinar proponents, be it in Malaysia or to the Ummah?
Now, if they use the dinar and the dirham in their transaction, business transaction, they will have to refer back to the ringgit. Each dinar is worth how many ringgit? So the dinar is not equivalent to the ringgit because the value of gold and silver will appreciate. So at any point in time, there is a certain value attached to the dinar or the dirham. So when you transact, you must know the ringgit value. If you don't know the ringgit value, you cannot transact. You can't go to a person and say, well, this is 1 ringgit, so I'm giving you 1 dirham. I mean, he will very happily accept it because he knows that he takes the dirham or the dinar and keeps it, and it will be worth more than 1 ringgit given a given time. So when you say they are using this, you have to find out what is the value they gave to the dirham at So I think people should learn to understand that presently we have a system of currency that is not related to gold, it's related to the market, and it appreciates or depreciates according to the market. And the gold also appreciates and depreciates again according to the market demand, but the appreciation is very minimal. Because if you keep the gold over time, it is going to be worth more than the paper currency that you use.
Dr. Mabe, thank you very much for coming on board as our special guest speaker on our special episode on Islamic finance at the capital. There you have it, the views of the man himself. Perhaps we can all take cue and start, or rather restart the ball rolling. Only time will tell. Thank you, Dr. Made, for taking valuable time to impart your knowledge on the program. And that's it for this special episode of Islamic Finance at the Capital.
Khalifatullah, Ya Rasulullah, Habibullah, Nabiullah, Ya Najiyallah, Baqiyatullah, Khalifatullah, Ya Rasulullah, Habibullah, Nabiullah, Ya Najiyallah, Baqiyatullah, Khalifatullah.